guys, welcome back to the DeeTimeLove show. Today I've got a very interesting video for you guys. I've got a new watch from AVI-8 watches. It goes by the name of Blakeslee Chronograph, model number AVI-8 and it retails for around £255. Please note there are many different variants of this particular timepiece and different styles and color variations, and I'll leave a few images throughout this review. But just to let you guys know that we are an affiliate with AVI-8 watches, and I'll leave some promo codes in the description if you do take a liking to this particular timepiece. And just to be honest and transparent with you guys, we are affiliates, so if you do decide to use the promo code, it does help the channel out and it allows me to continue making videos for yourselves, my fellow watch enthusiasts. But what have we got here? So this particular timepiece is paying tribute to military aircraft, and that is the Mustang P-51. But in this particular timepiece is paying tribute to a very special American fighter ace commander, Colonel Don Blakeslee, who is regarded as one of the greatest heroes of the Allied forces during World War II. So, you know, another watch from AVI-8 watches, but let's pay tribute to a very special man and aircraft, the P-51 Mustang, but it comes in the normal traditional AVI-8 drop-off style box that we come to expect from the brand. Very aviation inspired throughout all of their timepieces, and straight away as soon as you pop it out, what can I say, it's what I come to expect from the brand itself. Look at the dial, what a striking dial. Not to everybody's taste, but the aviation fanboys will absolutely love this watch. What really strikes me when I look at these AVI-8 watches that has become a real trademark of the brand is that layered dial. I have to say, look at those sub-dials. They're like gauges, time instruments taken out of the cockpit of the P-51 aircraft itself. And they really are becoming a bit of the masters at this price point for producing layered dials. And look at that tachymeter as well, very sporty. It really does look more like a motorsport watch, but with a vibe of aviation with the design cues of those sub dials. I love the splash of red, I have to say. But before I give you my overall impression, let's get through the specification of this particular timepiece. Now, you've got a case diameter of 43 millimeters. You've got a case thickness of 13 millimeters, and you've got a band width of 22 millimeters. Now, lug to lug, I believe it's 51 millimeters. So, you know, for this particular genre of watch, I would say that really is a typical size and really does fall in line with the majority of the range of AVI-8 watches. Now, if you look at the side of the case, you've got a high-end finish polish, and you've got a brush finishing on the top of the case of the lugs, which is consistent throughout the actual bracelet. Very nice indeed. Now, let's just pop this bracelet open and take it off the cushion. And as you look at the case back, sorry, not a clear case back, you've got AVI-8, the P-51 Mustang. This is a 50 meters water resistant watch, and this has got a VK Seiko Meca Quartz movement. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with these types of movements, they are hybrid movements, and they are technically a quartz movement, but it has a mechanical feel to it. And what I mean by that is, now, if you click the pusher here, you'll see a sweeping hand. And this is what Meca Quartz does. It gives you the action, a snapback function that you'd normally get on a mechanical watch on a quartz movement. And you click that back, and it snaps back. It gives you a bit of a mechanical feel. which is fair enough. You know, at this price point, you really can't expect a mechanical chronograph movement. You'll probably be spending nearer to the £1,000 sterling mark for 2020. Will be the cheapest. You'd probably find a mechanical chronograph, depending on where it's from and what brand. I'm sure you can find mechanical chronographs for cheap. But this is a Seiko VK movement. I'll leave details in the description about the movement, so you can check that out in your own time. But I have to say, look at that design, look at the layered design. It's just very striking and intriguing. I do like the tachometer bezel, very nice, really in fitting with the design. Yeah, it's a nice piece, I have to say. I really think it's another successful release by AVI-8 watches. Now, if I'm being overly critical of the design, it's not for everybody. It is a little bit fussy. There is a lot going on there, I have to say. But overall, I think it will please the aviation fanboys. Nice bracelet, nice solid clasp as normal. AVI-8, their logo. Yeah, you know, they're just being very consistent. And I'm glad they're using Meca quartz movements now with their timepieces. I think it just elevates their pieces to the next level. And probably one of the things that I wasn't so keen on was those standard quartz chronograph movements. It just makes the watch a little bit more interesting. You can see there's got a sort of crown cage, crown guard, you could call it. I'm not a massive fan of those. Aesthetically, it looks good, but it makes it a little bit more harder and more fiddly when trying to change the time, I have to say. But overall, the layout, the design, especially with those splashes of red they've got on the dial there, really does elevate the watch. And you've got the date function there as well. I just really do love these sub dials, the gauge design, that layered. If you look closely, you can see the layered design. Let me just get this into focus for you guys. Let's get a little bit closer. See, yeah, look at that. You can see how it's layered there with the screws. Very nice indeed, I have to say. Overall, an interesting piece, I have to say. Consistent with what AVI-8 do. Okay, this is typical aviation watch, but they put a nice package together, and there are many different color variations. I'll leave a few images for you guys to check them out. This one retails at £255 sterling. However, they do start at £225 sterling. Those are the ones with the leather straps, but there are different case, you know, finishing, different color dial variations. So I'm sure you're going to find one that you will like. And like I said before, it's not for everybody, this particular timepiece, but overall, I think it will please a lot of wrists out there, especially the aviation fanboys. So guys, please leave your comments below. I think it's another successful release by AVI-8 watches, is what I've come to expect. Let me leave you guys with a wrist shot. Check that out. Let me know what you think. It wraps around the wrist reasonably well. Loom is very cool because of the design. Check it out. Leave your comments below on your thoughts on this particular timepiece. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so to make sure you don't miss out on any of my future content. And don't forget to join me on Instagram and on the Watch Addiction Club. I'll leave a link on Facebook, and I will be giving this watch away to some of my subscribers. A few people have shown interest because I told them this watch was coming through in the channel. I'll be giving it away to my subscribers. So what I do, I give a lot of these watches away to my subscribers, and you know, my loyal subscribers. And I may even do a few competitions coming up to the festive period. So guys, keep a lookout on the channel. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you join me on Instagram and at the Watch Addiction Club, and I'll check you in the next video.